Hello everyone, welcome to this interesting video titled, Marriage is Not 50-50. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and the notification bell to get notified each time we upload a new video. We have been taught that marriage is a 50-50 proposition, which is a doctrine from the pit of hell. If marriage is 50-50, each person is only half a person. Marriage is like an omelet made from 2 good, whole eggs, not 2 half eggs. If you have a 50-50 marriage, you have 2 persons, each half whole. Then you have a problem. They spend the rest of their lives together trying to steal from each other what is needed for wholeness, uniqueness, personality, things that make the other special. In other words, in that kind of marriage, one or both partners are empty. Adam was totally whole. Eve was totally whole. When God said Eve was mate or suitable for Adam, he meant she could fit or adapt to him. She was his equal. In most marriages today, both parties spend years trying to change the other into a clone of themselves or to fit the image they have in their minds of what a husband or wife should be. I am 100% me. My wife is 100% herself. I do not need her to make me whole, and she does not need me to make her whole. I looked for a wife who would not need me to make her whole, because I have too many things to do for the Lord to spend time dealing with an empty or half-empty wife. May the Lord bring into your spirit the knowledge that all you need to stop being alone is another human being, not a husband or wife. Loneliness is a disease. Solomon said, "He who would have friends must be friendly." Prov. 18:24. That means, if you are lonely, it is because you are not a friendly person. If you are lonely, you are sick, because God created man to be whole in his aloneness, not lonely, not yearning for someone else to make him whole. If you are lonely, find someone else who is alone, not half-empty, and make friends. Begin to reach out to others who are unmarried like yourself. There are people by the hundreds in churches who stand in the congregations, lift their hands to praise and worship, but stand in loneliness and go home lonely. Loneliness is a sickness that comes from not understanding who you are and from being afraid or too proud to make close friends. A person whose walls are whole and intact can feel safe in opening doors to others for companionship. You can tell whether you are a whole person by how well you keep company with yourself. Some people are afraid to be alone. They always want other people around because they do not like themselves, or they are so empty they have to live through others. When these people are home alone, they have the radio or television on or watch a video, or perhaps they read, because their emptiness must be filled with something or somebody outside themselves. On the other hand, an attitude of isolation and a being a hermit is a sign of a different kind of sickness. Both extremes are evidence of a person who is not yet whole and unique, not yet really single. A happily married man or woman is still single. The problem is that we are all born empty, and some of the junk with which we have filled ourselves should not be there. No one was born to be married, however, everyone was born not to be alone. There is no special anointing that comes with marriage. Nowhere in the Bible does the Lord say, "Thou shalt marry." Every human being is a helpmate for every other human being. Every person you meet keeps you from being alone. Out of all of the thousands you probably will see or meet in your lifetime, you can ask God to choose one to present to you as a permanent helpmate. Please do not misunderstand. God does not choose for you. That would violate your will. However, if you ask him, he will bring along one that he knows is suitable for you to choose. Also, if you submit your will to him and ask him to choose, he will. But he will not force anyone on you. In the final analysis, your spouse must be of your choosing, either to pick or to accept, or the marriage will not work. There is a lot of presumption going around in the church world today in all areas. In the area of marriage, a number of these presumptions are particularly dangerous. 1. Claiming a particular person without finding out God's opinion. 2. Prophesying so-and-so is to marry so-and-so. Usually that is wishful thinking, or someone else trying to impose his thinking on you. In some cases, it is even a trap set for you by Satan. 3. Going around telling a girl or a guy, "God told me you are going to marry me." Usually the person who says this is trying to manipulate the other person into marriage. That is spiritualizing foolishness. If you are unmarried and find yourself attracted to someone else, you had better find out why very quickly. It could be sensual, it could be that you feel that person fills an empty area in you, it could be you are feeling the pressure of the world to get married. Hope you learned something from this video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and the notification bell to get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, see you in our next video.